After more than 100 matches played in 3 different countries over a span of 5 weeks, the 2026 FIFA Men's World Cup will come to a conclusion this weekend. Soccer icon Lionel Messi will lead defending champion Argentina against Spain, which punched its ticket to the final after beating France. England and France play the third-place game tomorrow afternoon in Miami. Now, the final is set to kick off at 3 p.m. Eastern Sunday at the stadium home to the New York Giants and Jets in East Rutherford, New Jersey. As you can see from this video and as we've been talking about in the Daily Report, this whole area has been blanketed with this haze caused by wildfire smoke over the past few days. Meteorologists say the air quality should improve by Sunday, especially if it rains Saturday. But take a look at this. Believe it or not, both of the people you see in this picture will be facing off on Sunday. So a casual fan may not recognize the long hair, but that's 20-year-old Lionel Messi posing with future Spanish national team superstar Lamine Yamal. Back in 2007, his parents won a promotional contest to have their child's picture taken with Messi. Let's bring in Lukas Weese. He is a staff writer at The Athletic covering the World Cup. Lukas, good to see you again. So what has each team's style been, and what should the casual fan know heading into the game?
Well, let's start with Spain, Lindsay. This is a team that likes to keep the ball. They're a possession-heavy team. They've occupied the ball 63.7% over their 7 matches. So they want to keep that possession style up. They love to pass, a lot of dynamic passing. So this is a very talented team. You saw them stifle France 2-0, and they also swarmed the French offensive players and really prevented them from getting any kind of chances. That's how Spain wants to play. But they're facing an Argentina team that is combative, right? When they get down, they play with this grit, this energy, this intensity. And it's all spearheaded by Lionel Messi, right? Trying to become just one of the only players to ever win back-to-back World Cups. So an incredible achievement is on the line here for both him, the country, as well as Spain, trying to win its first World Cup since 2010.
All right, that sets up the game. But let's also talk about how the tournament has gone, because there were some concerns prior, everything from ticket prices to traffic, maybe even immigration enforcement at some of the stadiums. How would you characterize how things have gone?
Yeah, I mean, look, some of those issues are still at play, but I think overall, when you look at the fan experience, this tournament's been a success. You see in the cities that fans of different countries coming together, celebrating. The march to the matches have been just a real communal experience. And those lasting images of fans partying, cheering, celebrating their country are what's going to live on from this World Cup. Look, there aren't many things, Lindsay, that bring us together in the world of sports. The World Cup does that, and this event definitely showed why.
I don't mean to be cheeky, but I'm definitely going to remember that the Scots drank Boston out of beer. But what can we expect from this in terms of its impact on soccer in the U.S.?
I think it's a little early to say, because I just think this is such a unicorn-style event that brings all these countries together. I do think it's going to have some impact, just given that Americans in the United States are seeing how soccer is played and what it means to these countries around the world. You have to realize that in Europe and South America, like this is religion, soccer. So hopefully Americans can take some lessons from that. But I do think it's still a bit early in terms of the club level, like the MLS, for example. It's going to get a viewership bump, because I just think the World Cup is such a unique sporting event, from viewership to how it just brings people together, that I think it's just a little too early to say if it's going to have a resounding impact for years to come.
Fair enough. Lukas Weese, thank you so much.